Thank you so much for staying on the AM show. Benjamin is back, and when you see us this way, you know what it means. It's now time to hear what you have to say about the big issues we've been discussing. And today it's been largely on the media budget review.
Yeah.
So
money matters. Reminds me of that song. Is it about money? Must be sunny.
You should,
a rich man.
Would you perform in the Pop Chain All-Star concert? I should call Bila and tell him to register. So yesterday we heard from some of you on what your expectations were. It would be good to hear you again. Were those expectations met? Are you okay, satisfied with the presentation by the finance minister? We've also put a question on our Facebook page about this interesting one, Benjamin. Very interesting, if you ask me. Interesting because of the back and forth, especially with how we decided all of a sudden to stop taking tools. So there was an announcement, and then before we could say Jack, it was being implemented. And the Speaker of Parliament said, no, this is not how to do it. We have to approve it. And, well, government still insisted, and it never came back. So you drive through many of the major roads today where tolls were usually taken in. It's free flow of traffic for a lot of people, but the excitement has been cut short.
You know, I foresaw this. I've been going through a specific stretch, right?
Okay.
And it's cool because now I just do my hand, but now I check like.
Yeah.
I don't think those ones will be affected because it's now the new road developments, like the motorway extension that are going to be
and at this point, considering what we've seen over time, I'll just ask you to just hold on. Don't be too excited because
I should enjoy it for now.
Who knows? There may be some re-asphalting of that road which will fall under a private part. Before you realize there's a toll booth.
Actually, they could do some work on all of these former roads that way, and all of a sudden we're back to.
I'm sorry. It's just what we've seen over time, and it's what has allowed me. I mean, yesterday I said, Finance Minister was supposed to come at 10 a.m. I said, look, I mean, anything could happen. And it was postponed to 1. I was home watching you. Yeah.
he came close to 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was home watching you as you hosted your guests. And so just let us know. The number to call 030-221-691 extension to share your thoughts with us. While we wait for your calls to come through, though, let's get your comments on whether the e-levy should be scrapped, considering the decision to bring back the tolls on certain roads funded through private-public partnership. So Elliot says, I'm sorry to say this government does not take people's opinions for anything, so any opinion expressed here would not yield any results. It's sad.
What a way to start off the conversation.
It's sad that Elliot feels this way, but I'm sure it's related to the e-levy because there was such a pushback.
Right. Do you know how? Whenever we look at these, I also look at the number of likes there. Look at the number of people who are agreeing with his sentiment.
21 people. 21 people. And that's representative of the larger number if you look at it in terms of statistics and where you don't have the whole set represented. You can look at the subset and make projections and inferences. Right. But let's go to Hope. He says, it doesn't matter to me anymore whether or not e-levy is scrapped. The tolls should be collected right away, especially at the locations of our bridges, so they may be used for bridge upkeep before something disastrous happens. So another question, did the government consider all this? So when we decided that we're not going to take the tolls, did we think about how else we could be bringing in the revenue and sorting out? Like Dr. Theo Champion said, if only the tolls will be used for what they are meant to be used for. Remember some years ago we were told that there was sometimes where the road fund, I've forgotten the exact name for it, but there were sometimes monies were taken out of the use for other
projects. Yes.
So, yeah, we need to do the right thing. Joshua Luis says, this government acts and implements unnecessary policies swiftly before planning. They think Ghanaians are, this is quite a harsh word, the fools and shallow-minded people. E-levy has become a burden because it's not raking in the expected revenue. If they are bringing back the toll booths, then the e-levy should be cancelled. Okay. We heard from government when it went to the IMF. Because once again, we were told, well, we need a lot of revenue, so e-levy is the way to go. Then later we were told the e-levy is not bringing in as much as we want. So we need to go to the IMF. And there were those who suggested, then scrap the e-levy. Government says, no, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to the IMF for a particular reason. What I'm accruing from the e-levy will help me deal with the other economic problems. I feel like a lot of Ghanaians feel swindled. So once again, you've got the toll booth.
Because I agree, it was e-levy or the IMF, but some said both, though, to be fair. Some had said, let's do both. And so maybe that's the option they are running by.
Yeah. And the other thing is,
or running
and the other question, Benjamin, for me is, you were discussing with your guests what was missing from the budget review yesterday. One of them had to do with how much we had been able to save as a result of expenditure cut. And the other was how much we've accrued from the e-levy. And you know, the Act mentions that the GRA will have to furnish the minister with the details after every quarter. And he would present in a mid-year budget review how much we've made. Technically, we've not implemented the e-levy. August 1st.
So 1st of May, June.
We are in July.
May, June, July.
We are in July.
3 months have passed.
So well, someone will say, well, we enter August before the 3 months pass. But once again, you ask yourself, we know what we were making, because why then we go to the IMF? So there are figures there. And I am thinking that due to the controversy around the whole e-levy, the finance minister could have decided to tell us. To settle the doubt.
I totally agree with you. Being above the board, being very willing to give out information is crucial when it comes to any rhetoric about the e-levy. But, well, it is what it is.
Well, so our colleague Michael is in town finding out from some of you what you make of the mid-year budget review. Let's cross over to him. Hello, Michael. Tell us what you've been able to gather. Hello, Michael? Michael, can you hear me? Too bad. Well, hopefully Michael will be able to hear me. But there are a few more comments, Benjamin, on our Facebook page. All right. Hello, Michael. If you can hear me, tell us what you've been able to gather from those you've been speaking to.
I can hear you. Yes, so... Great. Bernice, so I'm here at the Neoplan station in Circle, interacting with the drivers, specifically those that use the Accra-Tema motorway here. I have quite a number of them who are ready to share with me their thoughts here. So I'll speak to some of them. So you're motorway also? Okay, driver, okay. In draft finance minister, no, or say new concession or no kind of so no, almost say quite now, over the tone. Back our coin so then no adwin twa
let me say adwin twa dey say ye kwan dey because so far no traffic is wo ho anajo enwumre anopa ana ha adwin e ma hours no ye waste hours no working hours ye wasting for nothing. Besides that no so see obeji road fund and a toll na me feel say e be double taxation because already no fuel no ye tua road fund wom. So what other toll again? And now always scrappy sad fuel tax in everyone. Sana wabeji toll na I said yen. And no cry inano but you feel say from Pokwasi to Nsawam no we hear more than the obeyers society. If anything government should expedite action so that road is constructed as quickly as possible. What I say because you're shocked to say you're spending so many hours just that short distance to me feel say government is on the right track but toll in there as also a review na and yes I bear double taxation. Let
me thank you very much. So let me speak to some more drivers. Now essentially what he's been saying is that he sees us as double taxation at the part where he speaks the English, that double taxation that as part of the fuel component he feels that they are already paying for the construction of roads. And it shouldn't be that probably it should be a review, saying, of the double taxation of what he described. Let me talk to some more drivers. Bossman, who you sue motorway, right? How are you taking the news that we are going to be? Okay, so finance minister says this year the Spanish one about 10 lanes. Now you also the toll about 2 quite then you are doing trouble.
I don't know so why in 10 lane now? Na mum yempen funa womotisuno womwaye woba wonyefunu ane won abusu ankoa na waya da wonim na ebe ma me ana wo ubenya so mfaso no one year no sabi to ya wo ya me get say time ya too late no yi ka ba ku sesi ba ku ana ka ba ku nte ma traffic ye den e ba nti se wo ya half 5 na ya tana e be bu aye e ba ye nyina ye ho ba ha ye na mo wonro ma no e se ya to aba ana wo fo so ya na ye wodada na ye ko to aba no mo wa woni won abusuafo ku ana be den e be di ni ye na ye aka no ye ho kiri ye sabe o ma kwan wo ya e be kam wo ye nyina e be fo so bi nti ye nyina ye ho be den ye ho be
nti e botu ato no
wo famra bi we sabe to na nia na ye di sese ya kwan nti se wo ye to no na wo so won tua bi wa e be bu aye nti wo famra bi o kakra
ebi mo susuro se yetumi ye kwan na se to ni baba ka mo de be kan mo lorry fen
oh so to ni de fidi da ni de e ka ho de da so what I say so why we kwan na so be to na ni nyina ka ho de da nti ani de so ka so be sura o ye da kwan na ba fa so on fa so na ba fa on to be tu ya
maybe let me ask some more drivers. So essentially he says that it was a good idea, laudable one. I mean, he really does not understand why the previous collection of the toll on the Accra-Tema motorway was scrapped for this one to just be introduced. But it's a laudable idea that the drivers are hoping, looking forward to, especially because it's going to inure to the work that they do with the rehabilitated Accra-Tema motorway. Let me speak to some more drivers. I mean, what's your idea about the Accra-Tema motorway being retold when it's rehabilitated?
Opani dia tene say oman bia no ansa no man betum po no bebre ne ye lor kwan se lor kwan ne ya obi a di problem em say Ghana hankasa no the problem ba ku ye lor kwan o hye nkran kwan a on peni for the year ya bebre o man ye ni ye hwe kwan bi ti say motorway ya che kwan bebre o ye edi kan say motorway ni da so da ho enti de me kakra be ka champion for ni say e wo sa kwan no omo ye ni yie so ye ni yia da we kwan ni cha enya ade a kwan bi adi be 5 years na atutu na fe de yes oban ni san ko pesika foforo e san dia ba ye kwan enti de me kan say so ye kwan ni yie na say ye driver for ni na kwan no so na say kwan ni ye papa na o si ye ntua ye di problem. But what you kwan no na wan ye ye na mo ye kwan no be 1 month be 5 years na kwan na tutu na ye san baji sika foforo aya na nya ya nko school ya ho you choose kan ma aban no yes no aban school for no mu sisi yan
that's the part. So essentially he's also saying that the coming of the toll again on the rehabilitated Accra-Tema motorway is a laudable idea. They are only hoping that this will be of top quality and that the road won't be deteriorating just in a number of years. Let me speak to this gentleman here. So, toll, are you going to pay the toll if he comes back?
Yes. The woman say, Abano, yes, yen driver for yes, no. And I'm more money to know. And I'm on a wedding. As I said, Tama Obabe Jaitonu on Gigito Biono, one carry and saying, on one ordinary pay and I see me Gito Bio. I heard the fire driver phone. One says, Saba say, Obesoya Quine, and Sana Oyeden, or Gito Biono. I want to the assembly, eh, Niasim Yaka. The honor bay, I be buono. I'm mine obuno obetuma bu emano ama yen atimamuфо no ye hu betoye no e no so ye se de omuye no omu de omudwu omuyefru otie omudwu omuyefru ene omuyire ni ene omuma ene omabusafo nkwa na omudwu omu ye atimamuфо etu aba no ye ko gina wi aso etu aba no ma omu de omu fa nya hwe omu de ye carpet ene omu de omunam enna to omu de ennam ye carpet ene omunam to. They said, "Dear Conde, and where do my and a petrol, petrol, baby, I could do. She diesel, petrol, baby, I could do my yeah, bread. Kakaya, there for a benano, I told the four. Now you are no tana, you coffee, you sign the coffee. I said, enquire my, and this obey a quine, so obey you too, and then I got an answer. What the fire driver for you say never any business fan there and the driver corner on being yeah driver for them fire there me chef fan there no say obey to na obeji to onji to obey kwa on ye kwa ye nam so nyama ya car say ye nyama say o kana say ye kwa bo so kan enye sika kitwa so e kwa ne ya
say ye kwa ne mamo na mutia to no. Great. So it sounds as if that at the new plant station here, specifically those drivers who ply the Accra-Tema motorway are in support of a rehabilitated road for which they are willing to pay. So finally, let me ask you before I speak to some passengers who are also in a Tema-bound vehicle. What do you think of the idea of retolling the Accra-Tema motorway?
Toll dear. Meme that's all ne asito no ye fro but me te say what akosha fu am ayetua honka me driver ni pio no kotofu e da so metua enti me bisa ba ne say so I said the toll no back bioma obetie free fu anu mu ana say betua fu anu ya say tua toll na nkasa ona me bisa no na ekwa no so de wo ye man anka beboa na ade chi o da sore yasi atu fu anu yasi we da so we you turn free hono yasi omo de abehye fuel nti abane de me say na bisa no bio say turn o de ba obeye free fuel na o de kwa shame no obeye free ma na so oyi free to obeye free dia ababo ye nyina na
Beda say pa so is sharing the same sentiment. Let me speak finally to some passengers who are en route to Tema, on what they also think of the reintroduction of tolls on the rehabilitated Accra-Tema motorway. Daddy, good morning. What do you feel about retolling of the Accra-Tema motorway? Some of your people have spoken to tell me they are afraid that they will have to bear.
Michael, that will bring you more in subsequent bulletins, especially what passengers feel. We've been hearing a lot more from the drivers, but we'd also like to hear from some of you. But before we go, just so you know, join us in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, in the Planned City Extension project from Cities and Habitats will make home ownership easy. This year's fair is under the theme, Home Ownership Where You Live Matters. At the EcoBank Join Us Habitat Fair, we got you covered with all your needs from mortgages, personal loans, consumer financing, land acquisition, security, and many more. For enquiries, please call us on 054-690-8179 or 054-011-0389. The EcoBank Join Us Habitat Fair is in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and powered by the Planned City Extension project from Cities and Habitats, Rent to Own. It's sponsored by Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Virtual Security Africa Complete Security Solutions, Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DBS Industries Limited, we truly are your roof experts. Duraplast Limited, where Duraplast goes, water flows. And Gold Key Properties, building prestige since 1997. EcoBank Join Us Habitat Fair, where you live matters.
Well, let's talk about the abuse of the World Vision logo and images. And the attention of World Vision has been drawn to a live television broadcast by a group of people operating under the names World Vision Fan Club and World Vision Foundation on Energy TV and ABTV satellite television stations since June the 28th, 2022. A review of the video recordings of the programs indicates that these groups are using the logo and some images of World Vision with a view to getting interested people to register with various amounts of money in return for corresponding financial support. World Vision is concerned that its logo and images are being used by the so-called World Vision Fan Club and World Vision Foundation to collect money from the unsuspecting public. World Vision therefore dissociates itself from the so-called World Vision Fan Club and World Vision Foundation and their operations and wishes to caution the general public as such. We call on the members of the World Vision Fan Club and World Vision Foundation to desist from using the logo, images, and any other material for their activities forthwith. World Vision is a Christian relief development and advocacy organization dedicated to working with children, families, and communities to overcome poverty and injustice. World Vision has been working in all regions of Ghana for the past 42 years. For more information on World Vision Ghana, visit their website and you can get all the details you need.
Hello Ghana, happy moment is here. Let's storm World Cup Qatar 2022 with Storm Energy Drink, Puma Soft Drinks and Awake Drinking Water from Casapreco Company Limited. Simply buy your favorite Storm Energy Drink, Puma Soft Drinks and Awake Drinking Water and text the 4-digit unique number on the neck of the bottle to short code *780 #option 2. *780# option 2 and follow the prompt on all networks for free. Be one of the lucky winners to this year's World Cup in the monthly draw. You can also win TVs, fridges, microwave ovens, mobile phones, home theaters, free drinks and more instantly. Don't waste time. Grab a bottle of Storm Energy drink, Puma soft drinks and Awake drinking water and let's storm Carter this World Cup. This promotion is on the NLA Caritas platform and this advert is FDA approved. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Now, a person who is not required to register for VAT may voluntarily apply to be registered. A voluntary applicant shall be registered as a taxable person where the Commissioner General is satisfied that the person has a fixed place of abode or business or reasonably believes that the person keeps proper accounting records related to any business activity carried on by that person, the person submits regular and reliable tax returns or reasonably believes that the person is fit and proper to be registered. And that's how you can benefit from that. And on that note, Benjamin?
On that note, well, we get ready to wrap the conversation.
Yes.
It's been quite a day, hasn't it? Here we are, actually ending the conversation, but it's been quite a conversation.
It's been very exciting, and unfortunately, at the time we announced the phone lines, we weren't getting any calls, so we had to cross over to Michael. Yeah. But we'll do so again, God willing, tomorrow, where we get very interactive with you, and we respect that you're glued to your sets every morning when Benjamin and I come with the AM show. So right now, we'd have to make way for News Desk, yes. And we will continue that conversation. There will be more on the mid-year budget review. That one has a lot of angles to it that you can't exhaust on one show. So do stay with us here on the Joy News channel. You know we are home of independent, fearless and credible journalism. But for now, from Benjamin and Bernice, enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you same time tomorrow, 6 a.m. Take care.